All right, guys, good morning. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So we are hiking in on our camp out trip. Yes, got a lot of gear with me. I know. I didn't weigh it. It weighs a lot, I can tell you that much. So why so much gear? Well, I did decide to truck in some water, although we do have our water filters. I do have our camera equipment that is in this pack. I was going to carry a separate bag for the camera equipment, and I just decided it just wouldn't work. Trying to tote another heavy gear bag in one arm while I'm traveling, it's just not a good idea. One pack is good enough. So, slide through here. I did make some alterations to the pack. I did decide to bring another tarp with me. I've got thunderstorms coming in tomorrow, I believe it is. Spotty rain throughout the entire time I'm out here. It is what it is. It's Florida. It's just that season. So we added an extra tarp. I've got another battery bank charger for the cameras. But all in all, so guys, I'm not going to sit there and bore you while I'm just walking the same path. We're going to truck in and we're going to get camp set up, and then this weekend let me get hung up in spiders. Didn't even see that. I was focusing on the camera and not the trail. Something you don't want to do. We'll be able to go over some survival skills, guys. All right, guys, so we are taking a waypoint break. I was last here. It's that water spot that I filmed at before. I have noticed the creek level has dropped dramatically. All right, guys, so that is the cliff I was talking about, setting up camp on the other side. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna keep climbing that up and down to get water. We're actually going to stash our gear in a secret location. I'm gonna go ahead and scout ahead for a better camp spot. We do have that one that we can always set up at. I've decided to look for a little bit better spot. But yeah, all this was flooded last time we were here, so I didn't see all that down in there. Now this is all clay. It's not rock, this is clay. So yes, that is slippery. That might be rock over there, but all this back over here, that's all clay. So it's pretty slick in there. Whew. I didn't bother checking what the humidity was today. It's hot. Real hot. So, we have left our waypoint, guys. Like I said, I did scout out a campsite. I've noticed a lot more tracks on the trail. So, since I know that the trail up ahead is in really bad condition, bridges are broke, things like that, we're gonna head up that way just to put some distance in between passerbyers. There's a creek down below. There's a lot of timber down in there. That hurricane really tore up some stuff. So anyway, like I'm saying, we're going to try to put some distance between us and people that might stumble upon us. Once I find a good spot off trail, Then we'll shoot off deeper into the woods and we will set up camp. Switch hands here. It is currently 9:35. So I've only been going for about an hour. Now. And the reason why is because I got to stop and do things with the camera. So I actually got on the trail by 8 o'clock. So let's keep on going. I got 10:20. Almost 2.5 hours hiking with a heavy pack. I'm beat. I'm taking a break. I dropped the gear over there. It's hot, it's humid. What makes it worse is I can hear the river right down there. It's only about 40 foot down below where I'm at. And there's just no way going in and coming back out. So I'm gonna try, keep on going until I find a good clearing. I thought about doing a little trailblazing, but the fact is I don't have easy access to the water here. So the next spot I come across that has easy access, I'll be trailblazing. I'm sweating so much, my walking stick hand has all wilted up. That's just from holding that walking stick. Ooh, it's a little sore. All right, let's get back on the trail. Uh-oh. We've exceeded our pack weight. Actually, I think something caught right in my backpack when I was stooping underneath a set of trees and I got ripped open. We have found a camp spot. We are 5 minutes to 11. 3 hours walking. The river's down there. It's a long drop. There's a path going down close to the river. I'm actually going to rig up some type of rope ladder or something like that to actually have access to it. This isn't a bad spot out here. There's some areas there. So this is going to be camp. So I'm going to take a break. All right, guys. So we have base camp halfway set up. I still got to tighten down the tarp, get that situated. I just want to get something up in the air first off the bat. I'm tired. Second, water. We got to start filtering out water. So I'm filling up creek water in this, putting in our 1 gallon Sawyer over here for the camp. With that, I'm going to fill up that 2 liter, my other 20 ounce, and my 2 quart. Make sure we have water on hand at all times. And then we've got to work on getting all that situated. So let's go down to the creek. All right, so unfortunately everything is an embankment out here. Luckily, this one here is not that bad to get to. Not too bad anyway. All right, I am probably going to clear out some of these tall grasses later today, just so I can see what's around me. So we've got access to the creek. All right. Ooh, yummy. All right, so I'll shoot back up here and go up the embankment. Without busting my ass. Whew. All right. All right, guys, so we do have our nasty creek water here. Like I said, I've just been filling this thing up. With our creek water. Alright. Now I'm keeping this over here on this side. I know not to drink out of that because that has been contaminated with the creek water. But we will start filtering out our drinking water right here. You don't want to put your drinking water in this, since you just filled it up with contaminated water. You want to use clean bottles to fill up. Now if you have a way of washing this out, yeah, maybe. That's why I keep extra bottles. So, let's get us 2 liter. We'll go ahead and fill this one up first. And it does take a while to fill these things up, guys. Alright, we got our flow going correctly. I noticed that since I started doing the water here, we just got a lot of ants coming out from underneath these leaves. Alright, I'm stopping this now. We're going to take a look at this. Does not look much better than what was put on the inside. It actually looks almost identical. So, we're not drinking this. I'm going to get my Sawyer Mini out. Alright guys, so that is what we filter out using the Camp Sawyer Mini. I think that was like almost 50 bucks for that thing. I'm not impressed. Now, let's go with our standard Sawyer Mini here, guys. See what we can do. Now, this does take a lot longer to filter out this way. Now the water could just be full of tannins. I mean, you see how black the creek is. It's still showing almost the same coloring. So it's just not getting the coloring out. These Sawyer Minis are supposed to take out like 99.99% bacteria. Let's stop there. Same coloring. So it looks like we're not going to be able to get any of the coloring out. Smells alright. Tastes alright. Now, the question is, do you drink it like it is? I'm funny about water, guys. I'm really not happy with the Sawyer Mini filtration on this. It didn't take the coloring out of the creek water. Best thing to do, boil it. Let it cool down. Now I do have some treatment tablets with us too. So what we're going to do, we are going to fill up and we're going to treat it with treatment tablets, and this evening we're going to boil up some water. Alright guys, so we got a 2-liter. It did go through the Camp Sawyer filter. As you can see, the coloring is still dark. It is probably okay to drink like that, but I am not taking any chances. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our water tablets. There's 2 in here. 1 tablet treats 2 liters. So we're going with 2 because it's a 2-liter. So we will open this up, drop it in to go ahead and treat the water. I'm funny about water, guys. I do not like taking chances. I have been sick off of bad water, so we're not going through that again. Alright, and we'll let that do its magic. I am leaving the cap off just to make sure no carbonization or anything like that blows out the top. It might be right to seal it, maybe stir it around a little bit, shake it up, I mean. So there are still some working in there. Alright guys, so got our water treated. Well, treating. It's noon. I gotta wait 4 hours for this to be treated. So, thankfully, I still got 2 quarts of water. Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. Actually, I gotta dig a latrine. Alright guys, so it is getting to be evening. It's about 6:30 now. So, rain catches in place. Coffee. Tent's up. I'm messing around the camp. I've got 2 gallons. I've got 1 gallon of water filtered. I've got another gallon of water on standby. That's filtered and treated. We already had an explanation on our live stream about why we're treating the water. So, latrine is dug. Breaking up firewood right now. I'll tell you what, I'm beat. At 3 hours with that gear, I'm just out of shape. A younger man, when I was in better shape, probably still would have kicked my butt. But, oh, that's good. That's just instant coffee, guys. Folders, but instant. So, what else we got going on in here? Alright guys, we're taking a little walk. I'm going to show y'all what I get to sit down at and stare at in the afternoons. And also in the morning, hopefully tomorrow, as long as I don't get rained out. Had to go down this little hill here. Jumping up a snake. Alright, here we go. It's a nice little stand there. Check that out. It's not too far from camp. I actually go down there to get my water, but I got a path going the other way around. Now I will tell you this much, I am enjoying myself a great deal. I needed a break. A lot of people go vacation at different places, you know, go to casinos, amusement park, the beach. I know my wife, for one, she actually finds a lot of relaxation there at the beach. That's her ideal place. Mine is the woods, preferably with a creek or river. There's been many times I've had a pond, well, it looks like a depression with water that's just built up, and I've done it without water, which really sucks. But having this creek is nice. Tomorrow, as long as the weather's permitting, we're getting in that creek. One, I need to take a shower. Alright, I've already filled this thing up with water and rinsed off, and, you know, a couple times, of course. But yeah, I need to get down in there. Now, let me switch the camera around. Now, there's a lot of shallow down there, except down there in the corner left. That's a stagnant. There's not much current going through there. I'm believing that is probably pretty deep. I think there's a secondary tributary feeding into there. But I think it's real slow water that's going that way. So I'm staying out of that section. Odds are, on the other side that's down trees, I have access to. I'm going to go out that way. It's shallow. I can mess around out there. I don't want to get onto anything around those trees down there, because water moccasins love stuff like that. I wish I had access down there. Maybe we'll find a way. I will tell you this much. These embankments, they are a real mother. Alright, most of them's washed out from the bottom. So if you do get down, you're not getting back up. So, something to think about. Okay. Ow. That limb just stabbed me right in the gut. Still got my coffee though. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna cook me up some dinner. I'm thinking maybe the chili mac that is provided by Mountain House. Give that a shot. See how tasty that one is. Odds are it's pretty good. Mountain House, I mean, it tastes okay. I have no complaints. But I gotta finish getting everything ready for tonight, guys, because I can tell you right now, I'm gonna be sleeping hard. Alright guys, I just want y'all to listen. So peaceful out here. It's 82 degrees, but yes, I had a campfire. Couldn't help myself. Last 2 times I went camping, I had to run a cold camp. This is the first time in years I got to have an actual campfire. It's not going to burn all night. It's more principle than anything else. Alright guys, y'all take care.